Craig, I know it's you. You did this last year for the intro.
Right. Well, I'm Craig.
And I'm Jake.
And welcome to another Halloween Media Crush.
In this episode, we're going to talk about favorite Halloween TV shows.
One thing you're going to notice when you're scrolling through Netflix is there's so many shows to watch. What are good, what are bad? We're going to kind of help you with that. Most of these shows are going to be on Netflix. And if they're not on Netflix, they will be eventually, like The Walking Dead and things like that. But there's so many horror shows out today. Like what? Bates Hotel, Walking Dead,
Stranger Things.
This is one of the ones we talk about. But let me tell you a little bit about a really bad one that I watched. I was excited to see that there's a Scream TV series on Netflix, which I think airs on MTV first.
Yeah.
Which should have been my first sign to know that it's probably going to be a bad movie or a bad TV series. But I gave it a shot because Scream 1 and 2 are one of my favorite slasher films by Wes Craven. And I thought maybe they were going to keep the same aesthetic from the shows or the movies. So I watched the first 3 episodes. And every single one just got worse and worse and worse. It was so terrible.
Like, what do you mean? Like, was it teeny bopper horror?
It was not only teeny bopper, but the whole angle of the whole show was about, like, social media. Like, what was that show, that movie where that girl comes back to kill everybody who...
Unfriended or something?
Unfriended.
Yeah.
It was like Unfriended meets Scream. And, like, there was all those cliches, like all those really stupid movie cliches.
Did it even have the ghost face in it, or?
Yeah, but it was like a different face. And it wasn't the same universe either.
Why even call it Scream?
I don't know. It was about this deformed kid who drowns. No, he doesn't drown. It wasn't like Jason, but it was this deformed kid who was in love with this high school girl, and he gets arrested and he comes back. So they had like a Jason feel meets Halloween because she was a teenager, now a mother, and then it had like what did I say? It was like Unfriended. So it was just terrible, and they cared so much about like the teen drama and love stuff.
So it was kind of like a failed nostalgia effort.
Oh yeah, very failed.
The one I'm going to talk about, or one of the ones I'm going to talk about, is a remake of. It's kind of what you were talking about with Scream. It's kind of a modern take on Psycho. It's called Bates Motel, and it airs on A&E, but you can get it on Netflix. The first 3 seasons. It has Vera Farmiga and Freddie Highmore, who was a child actor and had was in a bunch of Tim Burton movies and movies with Johnny Depp when he was good back then.
I wanted to watch this show, but it made me feel like it was kind of like the TV series Gotham, where you see Batman grow up, but then they kind of force all the stuff, like all the villains, you get to see them all. And you're wondering, like, why are the villains around when Batman's a kid? And it's a good show, but it seems really forced. Is it kind of like that with Bates Hotel?
No, like the people from the series, except for the mother and Norman. Like, nobody from the movie shows up.
Gotcha. But I mean, like, are they trying to force him to be a psycho killer?
I don't think so, because they're not like shoehorning in those classic characters like the Batman.
Yeah.
But one of the things I really like about the show is Freddie Highmore himself. Actually, Freddie Highmore and Vera Farmiga are both good.
My favorite plays Lorraine Warren from that series
Yeah.
of James Bond movies, right?
This is basically just like a modern take on Psycho. Like they have cell phones in this one.
Oh, that's dumb. So it's not a period piece, like I was kind of hoping.
No, but it's still really good.
Okay.
It's not like soap opera or something.
Mm-hmm. So we both kind of want to talk about Stranger Things, because that was probably the biggest surprise in horror Netflix.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about it first.
Yeah, talk a little bit about it. What I really liked about this movie was that it had a TV series, Netflix original, was that it had like a Stephen King movie kind of thing going with it.
Like 60s or 70s, 80s Stephen King.
Yeah.
Firestarter and stuff.
Because like you get to follow a group of kids, and they're dealing with these like horrific things, and I just kind of like those kind of movies. This being a show, but like Dreamcatcher was cool. It was cool. What other stuff did you do? Like Fright Night was kind of about a kid.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. So it kind of had that feel, and that's what I really liked about it.
The best way I could describe it is if John Carpenter, Stephen King, and Steven Spielberg got together and made a project.
Oh yeah, it is kind of very Steven Spielberg-ish.
Yeah, because you get the E.T. Feelings.
Yeah, with the 11 character.
Yeah.
Any standout performances that you liked?
I liked all the performances, really.
Winona Ryder was, this was a big comeback for her.
Yeah.
I thought she did a very good job as being kind of like a distressed mother.
Also, too, the police chief, he was really good.
Yeah. Just punching out anybody who's in front of him.
Yeah, his character arc, like, he starts out as kind of like a drunk.
Mm-hmm. Like a non-reliable figure in a community.
Yeah. And then he grows as a character.
It's very coming of age for all the characters, I'd say.
Interestingly, the Duffer Brothers, who created the show, actually, like, directed 2 episodes of Wayward Pines.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Wayward Pines, that's, what is that exactly?
It's kind of in my Shyamalan's thing.
Oh, gotcha. For some reason I was thinking of that David Lynch TV series. What was that called? Twin Peaks?
Mm-hmm.
That's another one you can watch on Netflix. So.
Back to Stranger Things, though. I just really like the nostalgia factor. I like that era of movies in
like
general.
The 80s?
Yeah. And I like the 80s synth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably the best part about It Follows. Was the music.
See, I didn't like the 80s synth in that.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was too annoying.
Yeah, the intro to Stranger Things is awesome.
Yeah. And I like the whole chapter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has the weirdo on Maple Street.
Oh, yeah. That was very Goosebumps.
Yeah. Or even like Stephen King has those kind of chapters. Well, this has been your Halloween/TV show Media Crush for today.
And please like, comment, share, tell your friends what we're doing. My favorite episodes that we do is our Halloween ones, so I hope you enjoy.
Thanks.
Thank you.